Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference. It stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Utah Utes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Bringing it out, it's BB. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Use the ground game here. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. At the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Utah.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Play fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? He's brought down just short of the mark for him that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Quarterback making some changes at the line. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Cal. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives you've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Beebe. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The Utes are on the move here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Now the offense trying to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Utes are going to keep this drive rolling. Trying to find room. It's Braves. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Utes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And in 1st down, they go right back to him. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Utes. breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And it's Utah in the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Golden Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw again. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
6th play of the drive coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right. But the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2. Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll ride the back again here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Bringing it out. It's Beebe. And he's brought down at the 16. And better enough to get from the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Utes will kick this deep, begin the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Cal's offense takes the field now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Close to the tight end. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch right across the middle by the running back. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Golden Bears are looking to keep this drive going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Makes the catch downfield. You make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Same tailback, another carry. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Cal, to put them on top now. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Beebe. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And the Utes offense takes the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Utes will crank up the tempo.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the opportunity to tie this game spoiled by that penalty flag. Let's see if they can execute better this time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Tight end makes the grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the second down incompletion, we'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Pass not complete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. There's the handoff. Breaks an open space. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And Kirk Cal has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Wants to throw it. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, Golden Bears. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Utah, 17.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They get it down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return.
Take over. First and 10.
And the Utah offense takes the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Quick throw over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Utes come to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a target, and it's complete. The Utes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Utah, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game. Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the two-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So California's offense back out on the field now. Fire to the right side, complete.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Leaning on the run game here late. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. A On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship, and they keep the football and secure the win. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Cal. No chance to catch him there.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Bringing it out, it's BB. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Design quarterback run. They make the stop, but not before you lose the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Incompletion makes it second down. QB keeper all the way. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And the Utes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6. First and goal. The Utes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking to throw here. Touchdown, Utes. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. But tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirkcombe Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
If you